Alright, we are back everybody for game number 2 of this semi-final match between eOnzErG and Sziky. Our Spanish hero is currently down 0-1.
Yeah, but 0-1 is a small mountain to climb. He can definitely come back into this just as long as his mental game is in check. Then he's got the potential to take this, and one game away from a 1-all and bring it back to level is nothing beyond him. So hopefully eOnzErG is going to be able to come quick out of the gate here in game 2. And to be honest, he only lost game 1 because of a silly mistake. So I think just he needs to just keep on top of that kind of thing a little bit. Don't rush into things which seem like perfect opportunities but are in fact horrible traps, and I think he can do just fine.
It was a slight build order disadvantage as well, so he really shouldn't be able to. I mean, you're playing against Sziky and you have a build order disadvantage. It's like the whole world is against you.
Great,
but I have faith, Elegant. I have faith. Reverse 3-1. Come on.
Yeah, no, me too.
It's gonna happen this time.
Yeah, I have faith that eOnzErG can do it. I don't know about a 3-1. Sziky's, I don't know, he scares me a bit too much for that. But yeah, I think eOnzErG can do this.
Alright, well the next map is going to be Electric Circuit once again. Well, again, it's a mirror matchup, so map isn't particularly important. The back mirror only may play a role. It most likely won't, considering, it doesn't, or it makes a lot less sense to actually expand there rather than to take your gas expo. Because gas is really the resource that you want in this matchup. However, I have seen it before in a ZVZ with a great style turtle up and get like 3 hatches really quickly ZVZ. So it's not completely out of the question.
Yeah, I think we've actually seen it in TLS, haven't we? Have we?
I think
we did.
Probably, yes.
Yeah, it might have been Bakaru or somebody. Anyway, you never quite know. Yeah, I'm going to be ready to go into this game. I really, really want to see what happens.
Alright, well, here we go. Alright, here we are in game number 2. At the top right, as the peach Zerg, we have IFU eOnzErG, and at the bottom left, as the purple Zerg, the foreign legend, we have SAS Sziky.
He is a bit of a legend now, isn't he? I mean, in a time where everything looked very, very dark, he was able to keep his dedication and motivation, and just able to kind of rise through the ranks. I mean, yeah, he's. I'm going to say he's a bit of a foreign brood war legend now over the last few years. I think that's valid.
Definitely. I mean, he's unquestionably the best foreigner at the moment. But it's quite funny. I still remember in ISL 1, what was that, like 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago?
Maybe even longer, yeah. It was a long time ago.
It might have been like 3 years ago.
I think maybe
I casted Sziky for the first time. Like, I was basically kind of new to casting, and definitely new to the foreign scene. And Sziky, I casted his best of 5 match in the round of 8 there, where he barely lost 2-3 to Scan, who eventually won the whole thing. And I remember, not being overly impressed. I was like, this is a really good Zerg, but it didn't really kind of show up on my radar at that point. And well, look at him now, just all owning it up in TLS. Oh, he's going for the 9 pool, and so is eOnzErG.
Okay, 9 pool versus 9 pool action. It looks like maybe eOnzErG's build was slightly quicker. No, slightly slower. The spawning pool timing is literally exactly the same. If you click on each spawning pool, no, eOnzErG's spawning pool is slightly ahead, but his gas is slightly behind. Not that it makes any difference.
It's like 3 HP difference or something.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter. I'm just kind of splitting hairs right here, just trying to find any glimmer of advantage or disadvantage I possibly can in the early stages of a Zerg.
You never know what not doing the trick where he. Oh, actually, no, he's not doing it now. But I wasn't paying attention. Did you notice if Sziky was doing the move your larva to the left trick? Because that's like a slight positional advantage for him.
Oh, I didn't notice. No, I'm sorry.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, if you group your larva with an overlord or any unit, I think it's any unit. I don't think it has to be an overlord, but if you do it with the overlord, because that's the only unit you have, and you hit stop, the larva will move to the left side of the hatchery. So if you spawn with the minerals on the left side of the hatchery, you mine slightly faster than if you're in eOnzErG's position and the minerals on your right.
Who found that? Who spent time finding that? That's amazing.
Yeah, but I mean, it essentially makes no difference though in actual games. So don't worry about any kind of real positional balance. It's like 2 mineral difference or something silly.
Just a funky gimmick. I didn't see if it was actually happening. Probably not, but maybe. You never quite know. But it looks like it hasn't made too much of a difference anyway. And both these players are putting out links at the moment and getting ready to face off, possibly in the middle of the map. And they both just need to be really, really aware right now, because there's always the risk that you could let just 1 or 2 Zerglings sneak around the back while yours are away. You might lose a drone. You're definitely going to give up all your scouting information, so it's important.
Elegant. eOnzErG's lair and his speed are both slower than Sziky. How does that happen?
Oh.
Because usually one is faster, right? Usually, you know, one guy gets speed first and the other guy gets lair first, and then you have, you know, one is faster than the other. Or you both get them in the same order and then the same timing. I don't know how you have both the upgrades slower when you went for the same build. Did he, like, make an extra drone somewhere or something? Like, what's going on here?
They're supplies the same. I don't know. I don't think he has any extra drones. He's making 2 evolution chambers? What? Okay, he's just doing the trick again. So he's going to be able to push out some extra units. Sziky now is looking like he's going to be going for eOnzErG. eOnzErG is alright with it, however. He needs to keep his positioning good. Oh, this is not good positioning for eOnzErG. What is he doing? Why is he standing and fighting? It looks like he will just about be able to take the engagement to an even keel. Both players decide to pull back, not risking any further losses. eOnzErG and Sziky, yeah, both going pretty much even so far. eOnzErG managed to save himself a little bit of time by not having to push out an extra overlord quite yet. So that might give him a small temporary advantage. We'll see how that works out.
Yeah, I'm trying to count the drones here. They do have identical drones. I don't understand how both of his techs were slower. Did he just forget? I'm really baffled by this. I'm trying to figure it out. I just can't think of a good explanation right here. Maybe Bakri will say something smart in the chat in a second. I'll just wait for that and pretend I thought of it. But anyway, the spire timings are very, very close. It looks like, oh man, eOnzErG going for a big attack though. Oh, I don't think this is working out. Half his links weren't even engaging, and once again, eOnzErG goes for a very questionable attack there.
Oh no, it looks like he might lose the remainder of his links as well. Just managed to get away, but damn, eOnzErG. Why that position? His links were kind of funneling through in between the spawning pool and the lair, which is a really kind of awkward position for him. And as a result, he lost way more than Sziky did. And I think once again, he's in a very, very tricky situation. Only 2 supply behind this time, so it's not quite as bad as it was before. But oh dear, eOnzErG throwing in a few too many units a little bit too early. And now he's going to have to really go onto the defensive. Should be okay though. It looks like he's going to have the home advantage, just taking enough of a toll on Zyky's link out. But once again, Zyky's in a position where he can just keep streaming links in and rallied to eOnzErG's natural. But I think eOnzErG should be fine for the time being. Looks like he might have an okay position right here, but Sziky is looking good to take the engagement, just about taking it. And eOnzErG loses all of his remaining links and once again starts to lose drones. 2 drones go down, maybe even a 3rd one here as well. That can't happen, but oh. Damn,
well, he only had like 6 drones on minerals, so losing 2 is basically a third of. I think he literally had 6 on minerals. He's got 4 left after losing.
Now he's got 1 idle.
And he's got 25% of his mineral income is idle.
That needs to not happen. That needs to not happen.
Oh no! Oh no, eOnzErG! eOnzErG! Fighting!
Once again, eOnzErG losing the positional game, losing the mind game.
Still idle. He moved Scourge there. Why doesn't he notice? No!
That drone is so incredibly important.
Can I just like right click and make this mine? Can you try right clicking it? Maybe you can make it mine.
I'm trying. I've been trying that for like the last 20 seconds. What do you think I'm doing here? But both players going to decide to engage. eOnzErG might be able to land a couple of nice Scourge. Zyky's going to have to micro quite smartly. eOnzErG might be able to get the Scourge though. Oh, not microing his Scourge quite carefully enough. Zyky does not have space to micro against those, and eOnzErG will manage to take down 1 Museless right there, and he'll be able to grab that Overlord as well. Maybe.
What?
Sinking his remaining Scourge on that Overlord, probably not the best idea. And once again, coming out with a fresh fight of Scourge, 4 more coming in. So these players both going to be reaching a little bit of a standoff in the middle of the map. eOnzErG still has an idle drone. Finally realizes it. Finally gets it moving. Oh, I don't know if he knows.
I think that was me. I was spam clicking it. That was totally me. I made it mine. I got this. I got your back, eOnzErG. I got your back. I'm gonna try and help him micro his links in the next fight too.
No, you should, because he's driving me crazy. He keeps just kind of throwing them in. He's being way too impatient with his engagements. He's doing alright with the Museless engagement so far, though. It looks like both these players are going to be meeting again right here. One of these overlords might go down for eOnzErG, but Zyky not going to have time. Oh, eOnzErG throwing in a bunch of his Museless and just taking all those Scourge hits pretty much for free. Now doing a little bit of micro. Zyky might be able to catch that Overlord, however. 2 Overlords moving excruciatingly slowly back. into the relative safety of the main base. But some Lings in the main. Oh my god, eOnzErG has lost another 2 drones.
What?
Sziky Zergling sneaking by another 3 drones. Oh, and this has to be over. Meanwhile, we do have a little bit of a run by happening from eOnzErG with nothing like the same success. Sziky is all over it. Doesn't lose a single drone. GG!
Man, I love how eOnzErG goes for the exact same move as Sziky. Sziky kills 3 drones and eOnzErG kills nothing. Like what? What?
That was mind blowing. I mean,
it's not even fair.
No, it's not fair. Sziky was just all over it. I mean, eOnzErG once again committing the same errors as he did in the previous game, just rushing in way too impetuous in the Zergling stages of the game. I mean, that positioning when he found himself in Ziky's main, I think he was just like, oh, I'm in Ziky's main, this is so exciting. And just kind of dashed forward impetuously, just desperately trying to do some damage and thinking, well, hey, it's all good and I'm in where I really shouldn't be. And then just getting turned away. I think he needs to be less excitable if he's going to be able to take even a single game off Sziky.
It's okay. Reverse 3-2. This time. Come on, one time. Reverse 3-2. One time.
Has it happened yet? I don't think it's happened yet.
Yeah. Well, we've only had best of 5s from round of 8 and up. I don't think we've even seen a 5th game yet, have we?
I don't think we have. It's been a bit one-sided.
All right. Well, we're gonna be back with game 3 after the break.
Yes, we are.